Hey there, Wargamers, Justin Page here, and we are back today with, I think this is episode 7 for our Harebrained Schemes Battletech playthrough. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I appreciate you being here. If you are new here, please hit that like and subscribe. Alpha Strike it like you mean it. Let's take the energy you'd focus into the enemy mech and focus that on helping the channel grow. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for having my 6. Thank you for being an awesome Sibkin, Sibco, Lancemate, Starmate, whatever the case may be for you. Thank you for being here. So last time we finished up with the story mission. We had freed the political prisoners and then got access to the Argo, our jump ship, and I think we're now on in a position to do some more side missions to gain some more C-bills so we can get mech's gear, which is, you know, mech warrior life. It's what we do. And then to upgrade the Argo as well. So that said, let's go ahead and continue, see what missions we can get into today. Alright, so one load screen later, let's check hiring hall and store. See what we got. I think last time we did look, but we'll look again because it's been like a week since I got to play. I think I remember them having some gear equipment. Yeah, the exchangers, the heat banks, definitely stuff that I'm going to want to get. So let's go ahead and check our contracts and see what we can get into. Yeah, I think the battle missions are going to be really nice. I mean, we've got quite a few missions here in system to do. Let's start with the skulls. Maybe by the end we'll do the save the prototype. That's 3.5 skulls. That's rough. So some of these are going to be a little tough. Let's start with the easier ones and see if we can't earn some C-bills and some salvage. Pretty good on money, so I'm going to lean to salvage on this one, just because I'd like to get some new mech stuff. We got Poo-Poo or Poo-Poo. Your gunnery's not very good, my dude. But let's rotate him into the Centurion, get him some experience. Alright, so we're making Planetfall here, and it should be a pretty straightforward mission because we're going to blow some stuff up. These are the missions I like. Had a, long work week, time to just get into some action, blow some stuff up. Yesterday I was actually doing some hobbying, put some decals down on some mechs that hopefully would be the channel soon when I get to do some filming. So yeah, pretty excited about that. And to that end, you guys in the YouTube land, I usually like to pass it off to you and have you send off in the comments. How have you been doing? How's life treating you? Have you been getting any hobbying in? Have you been doing any video gaming? You been playing any Battletech yourself? Anything else? Sound off in the comments below. I'd like to know. And it's kind of like a live stream, but not, where people talk to each other and socialize. So I think it's kind of cool knowing kind of what you guys are doing. And I imagine that you're not nitpicking this and watching and like trying to find every little tactical secret, because let's be honest, I'm not super tactical. I mean, I like to think I'm not an idiot, but it's not like I'm doing anything here. It's out of the realm of normalcy. So I imagine you guys are tuning in are A, probably falling into a couple categories of like maybe interested in the game, or probably B, and probably more likely B, you're just listening to me ramble in the background while you're doing other things. So I figure open it up to you guys and let you comment and just chime in. Tell me how you're doing, what's up. I usually try and respond to comments when I can, or at the very least do the like so you guys know that I actually read it. I think that's kind of important to do and let you guys know that I pay attention and try and engage with these. So, and this isn't just trying to like get engagement on the channel, which is obviously good, but like I legitimately want you guys to socialize with each other and have that decompression time. And if you're getting any of that while you're hanging out with me, that's good. That's good. So, that said, we're moving up here. We're gonna be blowing up some mechs. Obviously went for the water for some cooling, but wow, whatever that is has a lot of guns. That was a lot of lasers. What was that? Oof, okay. We're gonna have to figure out what just hit me and hit me hard. My God, that was rough. Okay, at least we replied in kind and did some damage to Blackjack. I did not expect my crab to get beat up that bad. He might be losing some gear this turn. Yep, right arm's down. Yep, that's rough. whatever they have over there with the mass lasers is a bit... It's bringing... I wonder if it's a hunchback. I wonder if it's a hunchback. He had a lot of medium lasers. You're killing me, game. Alright, so we only lost one medium. This is one benefit of everything being in the torso. We're going to have to throw vigilance on him to really minimize the damage he's taken. I really would have liked to put those shots of blackjack, but I could not keep him in line of sight and protect the crab. Yeah, Centurion could take the heat. Rotate that fresh armor to the front. Alright, ready to get it on. We're going to step forward and just get the tree coverage, because he's not going to be able to do much for TMM otherwise. Here I am thinking we're going to be okay, bringing in a little bit more of a rookie pilot here. It is the hunchback, yep. Yep. That's what I thought. It's on my to-get list. It is one of my favorite mechs to get in a playthrough. And as much as I want to focus it down, we are also going to try and get material off the table here as best we can. If we can clear the blackjack, then I'll turn my focus onto that hunchback and try and take out the torso on him and get the guns off the map. But I've already committed to putting damage to that blackjack, and if I leave him where he is now, the damage I've done is useless. If I kill him, it's good. If I take out weapons, it's good. But if I don't kill him, all I've done is strip armor and then let him proceed to do whatever he wants to do. Now he might be reasonably gimped. So we're gonna have to deal with that commando. Yeah. All right. Let me. let's see if we can click on that. I really want to click on that blackjack. All right. So he's got one medium laser. I can't get the crab in line of sight on anything else. So we're gonna take the shots on this blackjack here. So he's got one medium. The hunchback is definitely the threat right now. That's the strong boy. Let's move that Centurion, who has no TMM at this point. And this hunchback does not have an AC in him, so getting up close is not going to be as detrimental because he's got medium lasers anyway. He was already in range. If he had like an AC 20, I might have wanted to back up, but we'll put some shots into him. Oh, okay. That was a waste. I mean, he exposed me there, but like he probably was better off walking forward and hitting me with his 6 meads. And he's got a small laser. Okay. So we're gonna be doing some repairing after this match. That is for sure. But the hunchback, we're gonna strip him of his TMM. And then our Shadowhawk's gonna get a free. Okay. And then we'll get a free shot into him with the Shadowhawk.
On my way. Firing everything I've got.
Cool. Commando first. Obviously. More shots into my crab. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I moved him first because I needed to get his TMM up because he had no evasion, and I needed to run vigilance on him just to try and keep him from dying. I mean, it's because it's the leader of the Merc company. My character in the game, he won't die, but like I don't want the mech to go down and to us to take be forced into unnecessary repairs. If that makes sense.
Waiting for orders. Standing by.
How is that hunchback looking? Oh, I guess he's positioned such a way I can't actually see him right now. I wanted to like take a peek at his alright, so this is CT. I think maybe we grab the Centurion
Waiting on you, Commander.
and alright, he's gonna jump. That'll give me my TMM and put me in the trees, and he's gonna unload in the hunchback here and hope we get lucky. Ah, yes, that's great news. I really didn't want to have to do it that way. I didn't want to have to please stop shooting the crab. I didn't want to have to CT him. I would have preferred to try to blow him up for more salvage, but like that, not after crippling that crab. There was no. I've already effed around and found out. I don't need any more of that happening. Go into the water for a little bit of cooling.
Locking in all weapons.
That blackjack is still standing. Because he's fresh, or not fresh, because everyone else is basically fresh, we're just going to keep pounding on him with everyone, get him off the table. The other guys are fresh, so I really get no benefit from hitting them right now. Okay, so now we've got at least one medium laser and a full mech off the table. No melee, no attacking. We're good to go. Yep. AI this game is brutal. They're making some decisions I'm not a big fan of. Let's move towards the Shadowhawk. Again, let's pop Vigilance. Let's throw everything into... Let's put shots into the Commando. I might be able to focus him down if I can get his TMM off the table, and then we'll focus everything else in the Trebuchet. Alright.
Roger that. Giving him everything I've got.
Pretty good. I mean, I had 70% chance to hit on those, I think. It's not too bad. Nice. And an ammo explosion. Heck yeah.
Waiting on you.
Okay, let's bring the Centurion over. He's gonna do a little jumpy jump. Probably could have went for rear shots on him, but because my other mechs are on the front, might as well just focus front. And we got him. Heck yeah. Whew. That hunchback, he put a crimp in my plans.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Nice. Nice.
Some more?
Ammo explosion, like, cool. That's a good turnaround. I think we can move forward with our crab now. We should be able to hit him with Precision Strike, which will lower his activation by 1, so he'll be a 2, which means all of my units are going before his. So hopefully we can clear him off the board before he returns fire and kills McCrab, which is obviously what we hope doesn't occur. If we walk forward and we give him some targets, he'll have to choose. Okay.
I hear ya.
Let's go ahead and we'll just walk forward. We got SRMs on the Centurion. Good chances to hit. It still felt anemic. Yeah, like it didn't feel like it did as much as I was hoping. Okay.
Got it.
All right. I mean, he's not down, but we've at least done some damage to him. Oh, fantastic. All right.
What's up, boss?
I think this is the end of him.
Targeting for an Alpha Strike.
Okay. I think we grab. I forgot we didn't hit him with precision that time. Okay. I think.
Good to go.
I think maybe we let the Shadowhawk or the Centurion get this final blow here.
Waiting for orders.
I Hey, let's try it for the Centurion. He's the rookie. The bonus XP could be good. We can't get on the front, so we'll go for the side. Actually, I guess that does focus the damage into that side anyway, which is already ripped off. So, yep, there we go. Got him a kill. Got you on the board, bud. Got that goose egg up. You got some points. Alright, so let's see what the damage is on our Hunchback. How long of a repair bill or repair time we're looking at here? Okay. Alright, heat sinks aren't bad to replace. We're good. Also, okay, that was his leg that got stripped. Okay, so repair on the Centurion won't be bad. My commander is out for a month. Oof. We're definitely going to take that Hunchback, and I think the Trebuchet. And we had no specials here, so we'll just grab the Blackjack. Okay, yes, of course, of course. The obligatory remind me that we need to do mech repairs. Yes, I know. Alright, so first of all, we'll grab the... I thought the Centurion's leg was stripped. Maybe it was just like such a little amount, it's not forcing me to repair him? Okay. Alright, you definitely need to be repaired. Alright, so equipment. We need a heatsink. Alright, so we need 3 more heat sinks. 1, 2, 3, and then I believe a medium laser. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, and that repair bill is rough. That was like half the money we just made. Repair all, so yep. We're good to go. Crab is out of commission. That's unfortunate, but we can rotate out. We can still do some missions. So first thing we will do now, do a little Operation Save the Game, and then we'll go to the contracts and we'll pick up another kill mission. This battle's a skull and a half. Alright, we go for the 2 salvage, and we'll grab the Blackjack, and we'll bring Medusa this time. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, what's your firepower? Okay, it is a little bit more than the Jenner. Okay. I'm debating on putting the Kickstarter guy in the Blackjack and Medusa over. I think that's what we do. That Centurion's got a bit more damage output, and I'd like to ensure that he can leverage that. So let's go. Alright, so making planet fall here, and we'll see what we could do for this mission. Doing those side quests. Usually I probably try and do like every other session. We'll try and do like a story if we can. This one might be like two sessions of us doing the side missions to get money and salvage. I really would like to leave system with the Hunchback. I think it's the 4P with the lasers. I would like to get that. It's a very good mech. Fragile, yes, because if you lose that hunch, you lose your damage. However, if you max out its armor and build it good, properly, it could be absolutely devastating. Alright, so we got 2 mechs over there. We got, what's that, the Blackjack. We don't know what the other one is yet. And a mech coming from that side. Okay, cool. I didn't see him, so I'm glad I rotated here. Didn't give him free side shots on me. This mech has moved over here. So let's give her the high ground.
Lifting off.
Ooh, it's a Vulcan. Yeah, so we're gonna take the shots because we get more than one gun on him. That's unfortunate. The guy that's nearest has had very good evasion. I didn't want to waste shots on the Blackjack because he was going to move, so I wanted to put it on something that I knew I could strip evasion that would be permanent for the turn. Now that may change based on shots, because he's in cover, he isn't. I don't know, I think we still go for the Vulcan here, because I can get more guns to bear on him. Oh, nice. It's a solid hit. Okay. And then we'll just back her into the trees. Let her have some cover. Throw a shot into him. Nice. One job. Sit back, don't die, shoot Goss. This game, the headshots, phenomenal how frequently, uncanny how frequently these occur. Jump into the trees. We're going to take a precision strike on the Vulcan so we can lower him down to 2, so my guys go before him. And hopefully we can clear him off the table. Yeah, yes. Oh, multiple blackjacks, okay. Huh. Ha! Okay, let's take that Centurion, march forward, and throw shots into that guy. 80% on these? Nice. Oh, nice. You hate to see it. Fantastic. Rookie new guy goes in and does work. Alright, so blackjack. Yeah. Do what we gotta do. Okay, and a Shadowhawk. You are going to take a maximum movement and still be able to fire.
You betcha.
It's gratifying.
There's more where that came from.
Very gratifying. Alright, so I think we take the Centurion here, and he is going to go after this guy. Might get lucky. We got lucky. Oh, what an ammo explosion, no less. Boom. Alright, now we'll grab the Vindicator. There we go. And you know what? We'll shunt a little heat. Cooler down. Take the shots. So this should be the last guy here. Should have been, like, based on this, we're 67%, so this should be the last guy that we have to shoot. Get in his face there with the Centurion. Oh yeah, our Goss shot's gonna be pretty good because he's on his back. Free called shot, yes please.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, go to the trees. Head, 2%? Nah, we'll take the center torso.
Got it.
Didn't kill him though.
Let's go.
I feel like we troll and we walk forward and we try and step on him. Crush him! Oh, I probably should have just shot, but for the lulz, I was just being dumb.
I hear ya.
Centurion, you want to go forward and you want to stomp on him? He's laid out like, why? Why? He stepped on a jump jet. Alright,
Moving to position.
Vindicator. Let's get in there. Take his leg. Oh, well. Everything but the leg. Oh, we got the leg too.
Mech destroyed.
Boom. Pretty easy, pretty easy.
Mission successful.
Alright, so that mission was not nearly as bad as the previous one, aside from getting headshots, which sucks. We're going to complete a blackjack, though. That's good. So, that's money in the bank. I think we probably sell it for the C-bills, because we already got a blackjack. But we'll see. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, we already have one, yeah, so I'm going to scrap it. 280,000 C-bills. That seems good to me. Crab's still being repaired. Let's take a save. Save game. Alright, so I don't think we had any major repairs that need to happen. We'll take a quick peek. Okay, nothing is out. So back to the contracts. Like, we're chewing through these. This is pretty good. We're not doing that one. That's going to be rough for now. That battle is going to have... that's 3 or 2.5 skulls. Alright, so that battle's difficult. I'd like to have the crab back in commission, so we're gonna wind down the time here and let it repair, and then we'll go into that fight with a more optimum set of mechs, I think, because I like the crab over the blackjack. I just find it to be a little bit more tanky. Passing by the med bay, you spot Medusa wrestling a medical monitor from a med tech. You need to take a second look. Medusa presses a hand against his stomach and winces. I know something is wrong. I feel like I'm dying. You pause in the doorway. What is going on here? Medusa relinquishes the monitor and the med tech clears her throat. Medusa's complaints of abdominal pain are purely neurological. Phantom pain. Commander, there's nothing to treat. We've checked. Please, Commander, I'm not making this up. Medusa takes a deep breath. If you authorize an exploratory surgery or another examination, I know the med techs will find something. What do we do here? I feel like the second... Let's do another examination. The surgery seems excessive. Doesn't hurt to be extra careful, Medusa. You turn your gaze to MedTech. I'm authorizing a second exam. Nothing invasive. Later in the day, you receive a report from the MedTechs. Their second examination of Medusa revealed a no physiological basis for his pain. You visit him in the barracks after he's discharged. Feeling better, MechWarrior? He frowns. It's strange. The painkillers did nothing, but the anti-anxiety meds made the pain vanish. I'll be checking in regularly with the MedTechs for counseling until we figure out what's going on. Medusa sticks to his word, not missing a day with the MedTechs. He is far less anxious when you next chat. There are no further incidents in the med bay either. He has lost the following tags: cautious. Ugh. I don't even know what the cautious would do for us. I don't remember what these tags do. Okay. Back to getting the crab. I would have been curious what would happen if we did an invasive thing, but like it seemed like a secondary scan would have been the best course of action. Alright, so let's go into contracts here, and let's grab the battle. And we're going to go for 3 salvage here. I want them mechs. Bring that out. Bring the crab back in. You know what, before we go, let's check our pilots. We might have some people who have leveled up. Medusa. Scuts can give you health. Yeah, you're in good shape. Yeah, we'll leave you alone for now. Glitch. Yeah. So you can't go up anymore on that. So that gives you recoil penalty. Called shot bonus. I like that. We'll go with the recoil penalty. That's cool too. So she's leveling up. Decker does not have anything. Behemoth. And we'll give her a little extra gunnery. And yeah, okay, so Decker's going to be the liability on this mission because he does not have good gunnery relative to everyone else. So, you know, he'll hit what he hits. Up to salvage to 3. I do that so that I have, you know, if we get a good shot on the thing, we can just bring back a whole mech if we need to. I'm going to rotate Medusa into the crab and put Decker into the Centurion. The Centurion's mounting a little bit better damage, but the crab's just going to be more consistent at range, so we're putting the better pilot in that one. So let's go, see what happens. Alright, making Planet Fall here. Hopefully this isn't too bad. Next mission or 2 is going to be a little more difficult because they're not straight up kill missions, and I think we've got a couple where the skull rating is a little higher. And we don't have our commander available. Though perhaps by then we'll have him out of the healing bath, the back to tank, because timing and all that stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. We've got already got another lance coming in at us. That's fantastic. JK, it's not.
Yes,
Commander. We've got an unknown on sensors.
Okay.
affirmative.
Just gonna keep our guys just turtled up as best we can until we see what we see. Nothing was in line of sight. I had no real way to get line of sight on anything. Is that a Kintaro? It is. Okay.
For order.
So we've got shots on the Kintaro. A shot on the Kintaro.
I copy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a shot this turn. Hopefully, okay. And a Wolverine. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got some beefy boys over here.
I'm showing minor damage.
See what else we got going on. I would love if our Shadowhawk gets a nice pop into one of these. What we got? Alright, let's go after the Kintaro. Well, got a leg shot there. Wow. Thanks, Davian. Maybe the Davian will intercept some shots on the other mechs for us. Do we have enough for this? We do. Alright, we're going to hit him with precision to lower him because he's got SRMs, and I'd rather him not be able to get up on me very quickly. Or I don't want him to close the gap and punish the crab. I'd like to be able to punish him before he goes. Maybe we can clear him. At the very least, if we can cripple him, that's good. And we've got about as good a TMM as we're going to get, or evasion we're going to get on the crab, which is good.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Okay.
Orders. Copy that.
Vindicator up. PPC into the Kintaro. Ugh. See, and the crab's got great mobility relative to the rest of my team, and he was able to get up in there, and the Vindicator was not able to get in or to close range for the medium, so that's rough. Again, perhaps the Davian forces will pull some aggro for us and start hitting this lance from this side, and then that'll allow us to soften up from this side and not have to fight both of them at the same time. That's why I've forced myself over to the right side of the screen here to minimize that as being an issue.
Solid connection on that
So
one.
yeah. Not a huge fan of the Wolverine, but perhaps I'll take what I can get at this point for new mechs to try and rotate in. I don't think we get enough salvage off of that unless there's two Wolverines here, which we've only seen two mechs show their faces. So, and we'll keep the Shadowhawk as far back as possible, and we'll take that shot.
All weapons are go.
All right, well, Crab's gonna take a hit here. At least we took some of his guns out. I think it was about half of his guns were gone. So that's good. Our crab walked away pretty well unscathed there. That's nice. Okay.
What can I do for
Let's take this Centurion. We're going to get point blank with that Kintaro and just try and lay into him.
Here it comes.
Okay, that was worth it. Took out some more of what he's got to bring to bear.
Scored a critical hit.
And perhaps he'll go down. Okay, I need it. And a Griffin, man. They got some mechs I'd like to snag. I wouldn't mind grabbing the Griffin. I'd probably take this Kintaro too. That would probably be a pretty fun mech for close range. I mean, this one's set up with SRMs and like probably be a pretty fun one if we could get it. Let's do another jump here with the crab and just keep our distance here and slowly encircle him.
Roger.
Didn't get any more crit hits on there. Ooh, sounded like somebody had a large AC. Okay. Now here's an autocannon.
Roger.
Whew, those look solid. Not enough to take him out. That's a tanky boy. Oh, it opted not to fire. Interesting. Ooh, there goes some salvage.
Good to go.
Alright. Ooh, only 60% rough. Still hit though. I'll take it. Still beats that freaking Alpha Strike we took from that stupid hunchback 2 missions ago or so. Like, that was rough. And we're not having to deal with that right now, which is good. It's good. Move our crab up. Get that TMO. Can't fire everything, so give him some hits. Oh, fantastic. Kintaro down. Only 7 more mechs to get off the table. I really like the Vindicator. It looks cool. When they put out the new CGL put out the new beginner box with the Vindicator in it, I was very pleased. It looks cool. Have I painted one yet? No, because time. But I thought the model, it just looks cool. It's got a cool kind of head area, and it's got that PPC arm. It's neat. It's really neat. Alright, so we're going to go and put a precision shot into the Griffin here.
Firing full complement on.
Make sure the rest of my team gets to go. Would not mind getting maximum salvage off this fella. Alright, so that guy back there is beat up. I mean, considering it's one guy that was fighting a whole lance, I'm not shocked. Probably should have backed away and regrouped, but you know, 'tis what it is.
Confirmed.
Oh, we got a PPC. That's pretty solid. I mean, that's a big single damage
Heavy damage.
weapon off the table here. Okay. I like how the mechs were like, what? And they both were looking left and right. It's funny. Oh, he did. He did.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright. Shadowhawk. Again, maximize distance. 95% chance. Give us something good.
Everything I've got.
Hey, okay. Wasn't the leg, but we took out a torso and an arm.
You'll take it as light.
Oh, he's getting shot in the rear. Interesting. Alright, so let's take our Krabby Patty over here. Generating some more heat. More heat.
Locked on.
Did not get any criticals. And he didn't move, so it's like he's probably dead to the Davians this turn.
Engaging jump jet.
Get over there to the cover. Boop. And oh, you know what? We'll shunt some heat this turn. Eject the coolant fluid.
Affirmative.
Nice. I would have preferred to have like gotten more salvage off, but we'll take what we can take.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates
This Shadowhawk, knock on wood, has been pleasantly
sending Alpha Strike.
surprised, or pleasantly like efficient and fun. I was worried that the stripping it, making its arms basically useless, and only having the one gun was going to be a liability. I could see where it could be, but thus far it's been a lot of fun having that like sniper walking up the backfield and throwing Gauss rounds. I've really enjoyed it.
Move order received. Affirmative.
Yeah, that poor Wolverine. Ha! We stole him. Hilarious.
Eliminated.
But now we have to deal with the Davian forces, so let's see. Okay, we got a spider. Alright, so we have the one light mech we know for sure. Alright, so with me jumping, I can't get him into range, so she'll jump over here. Give it a little PPC. Only 30%, but we'll take the shot. Might as well. She's still hit. Fantastic. That's fantastic. So something was stationary with an AC. Don't know what it is yet, obviously. Bring our Centurion over. Let him throw a lucky AC shot into the spider. Nothing. Okay, I'm not keen on our Krabby being too far out in the open. I don't like it. But what we can do is I can step forward. Okay, we got another Wolverine. I can Vigilance, because I know I'm going to take some shots next turn. Okay, and I can get at least 4 shots. So hopefully 1 or 2 of these connect. We got 2. I'll take it. Cool. And that's just going to make it a little easier for our Shadowhawk to try and connect with anything. Cool. I did this because I really wanted to make sure that I could mitigate damage, because I knew he was going to be out in the front, ass in the wind, so to speak, and I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to be punished for my my positioning of him. But I did want to strip some evasion off of that guy at even 45%. Let's go for it. Okay. It was not the leg, but it was still a shot in the dark hit. Jump. I think it's going to be massive heat. It is. So we can get at least 2 shots in on him. Okay, got 1 hit. Not enough to clear him. And he runs away. Oh, and then pop a shot at the crab. How dare he?
Standing by.
Okay. This guy is weakened a bit. Let's drop that PVC.
Solid connection on that one.
Okay, so I think we're definitely going to walk away with some Wolverine salvage this game. That was, I think, 3 of them we've had in the match. If they're different variants, that sucks. If they're the same, we can probably walk away with a new mech. I'm okay taking the Centurion forward for sharing some armor this turn. I think he probably walks away pretty alright. Rotating out, sharing their structures. Yeah, and they went after the crab anyway, who was the less valuable target because the Centurion had less team and no trees. At least I don't think he had trees. I'll see. Yeah, no trees. But that's okay. Can I get... I do have shots on that at 30%, 75, 65. We take the 75 on the Shadowhawk and hope for the best. We got it. Didn't kill him, but slowly chipping away at the their efficacy. Okay, so he came after the Centurion. Tracks. Should be seeing the spider come now. Yeah. Okay. Still putting shots into my Krabby Patty. My Krabby Patty! Okay, so Mr. Crab.
Standing by.
Ugh. Come here, thank you. We can go in for a melee strike because we're having some heat issues. That'll get some movement and some trees. And hopefully increase odds of hitting this guy. Nice. That was pretty devastating, actually. And there's, yeah, structure's exposed now. I tried real hard to get you into a better position, man. There's nothing I could do. They're all on you. Alright, Centurion. I'm gonna walk forward, and the crab's already, or not crab, spider's already went. Let's put everything into the Shadowhawk, try and get him off the table here. We're gonna go for CT. Screw it. And once the structure was exposed on my crab, like I need to clear some material here. wonder what they ripped open on him. Can I click him? Yeah, it was my arm. Okay.
Commander.
So Vindicator.
Move order received.
Can't bring the PPC to bear, so mediums it is. Nice. Ammo explosion, no less. Boom, boom, boom.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so I think... Can we get in position to... Yep, we can. Where do I need to be? So there. That gets me on the spider. 65. Yeah, I think we take the 65 and maybe we clear him. She got it. She got it. That was a Space Marine roll. 66% chance. Pretty close to hit. 2/3. Ooh, don't hurt him. Okay. 7 damage. Oof. Oof. Alright, so our crab is in position here. What we can do is... this Wolverine has not gone. His rear is to us. We'll do this. We'll get a precision strike. And then we'll try and get him off the table. Okay, we didn't rip him open, but he is going absolutely last. Nothing he can do about that.
On my way.
And she's going to take a coolant shot, and we're going to give this guy PPC to the rear.
Giving him everything I've got.
Missed with that. Structure's exposed.
Inflicted some heavy.
Hoping our Centurion can bring us home.
Acknowledged. Firing full complement on enemy.
Not enough.
For ya.
Wow.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Beefcake's going to turn around and hit something. I was really thinking we were going to be able to take him out there with that. Oh, man. 2 mech structures exposed to this match. Oof.
Critical hit.
Alright. So Crab. Gonna get you behind him. Still in the rear. Got good distance from the other fella.
Roger.
Okay, yeah. Just one more series of good shots is all we needed. Okay.
Watch the flank.
As much as I want to go for rear shots on this guy, actually, you know what?
Yes,
I think we probably take them, because it's going to force him to have to deal with us. We're going to not use the PPC here.
firing.
40% and the heat we'll just save for next turn because I can reposition.
Good to go.
Anyway, I thought about just taking all the shots on the front, but now he's in between us and he has to move. And so he has to choose where he wants to go. And if he goes after this guy, it gives me the rear to the rest of my team, and that allows me to get maximum shots on him, on his rear, if he does it, because I can reposition. So, okay. Are you done moving? Jeez. Alright. Alright, bud. More shots. Okay. So he didn't turn.
Order.
Okay. I think maybe she just backs up and we keep giving him the rear hits.
Moving to position.
Now we'll take the PPC at 80. Yeah, he's in trouble here. We're just tearing him up now. He's literally he's in the kill box, the meat grinder. There's nothing he can do. That's it. That's it. All she wrote. Boom. All right.
Mission
Boom. Let's see what salvage we got. Alright, so got a little bit of repairs we gotta do. So yeah, of course the Wolverines, it's 2 different types. I think we still take... Oh no. Okay, I thought there was one under there. Okay, so that'll put us at 2 salvage towards Wolverine and 2 towards a Griffin, so... Oh, my God. Oh, we got a ++ here for damage, and that's something that I don't like. Alright. We're going to drop the Griffin. As much as I want that salvage, which is good, this is going to be immediately useful forever and always until it's destroyed. So... It's what it is. That was the luck of the draw. That's what we had to do. But the Griffin we're subject to when we're ever going to get another salvage. With that, I can put that gun on someone and use it immediately. Like the Crab, I can put it in its head. Then it's got a bonus damage medium laser, and the only way that laser gets destroyed is if he gets hit in the face, which is unlikely he gets killed that way. Okay, so clearly a new story mission ready. Let's check our contracts just to preview, and I think we're going to be done for today. Actually, do we have more now? So we got an ambush, an assassinate, and escort, and then that's our next story mission. So what we'll do is over the next couple of sessions, we'll finish out these 4 missions, then we'll rotate into the next story mission. That said, folks, today's going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but probably still pretty close to the hour mark. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully it was something interesting to have in the background. If you haven't played this, hopefully it gets you motivated to try out this game. If you were working on some hobby stuff, sign up in the comments below. Share your Instagram links. Let me see what you've been working on. If you've been playing this game as well, or if I've encouraged you to try it out, let me know. I'd love to hear what you're doing. But on that note, it's time for me to sign off today, guys. As always, if I do not go, you know I'll continue to ramble. So keep rolling your dice, keep painting your models, and I will catch you guys next time. If you guys are still sitting here watching this, let's take a moment to put a pop-up here to showcase those wonderful Patreon supporters here. We'll let that scroll here, and thank you so much for supporting what I do. That's super awesome. I really do appreciate that.